Done. First, get 2 wide shelf door catches, long Phillips screws, and a screwdriver. Attach the door catch to the reserved hole in the wide shelf using long Phillips screws. Note, when installing, the magnet should face outwards. Attach the other door catch using the same method. Next, get the louvered cabinet door plates, short Phillips screws, door handle flathead screws, and the horizontal rod. First, attach the plates to both sides of the louvered cabinet door with short Phillips screws. Note, when installing the plates, align them with the door frame edge. Then, use flathead screws to attach the door handle to the reserved hole in the middle of the louvered cabinet door. Next, insert the door rod into the side hole of the louvered cabinet door. Next, we use the same steps to install the other louvered cabinet door. Then, take out a bracket, the wide shelf without the door catch, hex screws, and an Allen key. Note this step. Before installing, align the grooves and holes. After aligning the wide shelf without the door catch to the holes, fix it to the bracket with hex screws. Then, take out a wide shelf with the door catch already attached. Use hex screws to fix it to the previous shelf's front hole. Then, take out a narrow shelf. Install the narrow shelf in the next hole of the wide shelf where the door catch was just installed. Use hex screws again. Sequentially fix the remaining narrow shelves to the bracket. Then, take out another bracket. Use hex screws to connect all shelves sequentially. By this point, the basic structure of the shoe cabinet has emerged. Then, get the back panel and back panel strips. Before installing the back panel strips, locate the holes. Align the grooves and then fix with hex screws. Take out the back panel strip. Embed it into the grooves of the bracket and back panel strip. Then, take out the remaining wide shelf with the door catch attached. After aligning with the back panel's groove, install it at the bottom. After installing, first use hex screws to firmly fix the holes of the back panel strip and wide shelf. Then use hex screws to firmly fix the 2 rear holes. Note, for this step, do not screw the front holes yet. Then, take out the previously assembled louvered cabinet doors. After aligning with the reserved holes on the wide shelf with the door catch, insert the door rods on the upper and lower ends of the louvered cabinet door. Then use hex screws to firmly fix the holes that were not screwed earlier. Finally, take out the guide strip. Fix one stop strip with hex screws. Use hex screws to fix the other stop strip at the bottom. The 2-door louvered shoe cabinet is finished.